Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Today I'm smoking my Falcon. I gotta find my shillelagh. I don't know what I did with my shillelagh. It's in a box somewhere down in the basement in the cellar. In it, I'm smoking Condor green. I'm drinking some, almost dropped it, Knob Creek rye on the rocks. Just finished up doing a tune-up on the John Deere tractor, changing all the fluids. I do need to get a gas filter, put that on it. I didn't change that. So that'll be easy. And then I got to do the same thing on the Craftsman mower. I want to keep that running as best I can. This week, my plan is to attack this back hill here. Get out there and start working on that. It's supposed to get rain a couple days this week, and then starting next Saturday, for an entire week, Saturday to Saturday, we're supposed to have rain. So during that period, I'm just going to work on the barn. The barn has become a catch-all. As I've said before, Sadie and Channing have stored a bunch of their stuff out there, and it's all just kind of out there haphazard. So I need to get out there and straighten all their stuff out, get it all moved to the back of the barn. Stack what I could stack, put on shelves what I can put on shelves. Got a couple big old truck tires from Diddy's truck that were almost brand new. We got 4 new tires for the truck because 2 of them were bad and or almost bald, and we were buying like 2 to replace 2, and finally we just said, look, let's buy 4 new ones so they're all, the same. And we took the 2 good ones and put those in the garage just in case we ever need a tire. And so I got to put those, find a spot for those in the garage. Then I got a Briggs & Stratton push mower. I got a electric edger out there. So I got to get those moved. To where I can get to them. We got 2 big old cabinets out there. One is a like an entertainment center, which I just need to get rid of. And then the other one is a really cool, it was made for canning jars. So it would be perfect for my tobacco jars. But my wife won't let me have it. We bought it for her to use in our kitchen. We don't have a lot of cupboard space in the kitchen. And some of the cupboard space we do have is just not usable for much. You know, it's all corner stuff and you just not good for much. And so we found this, I forget what it's called. It's a cool cupboard. You open it up and it's got all these spaces on the doors. Then it's got spaces here, and then you can open those up. And there's things on the back and then more in the inside of it. It's a really cool cupboard type thing. Then he wants to use it for storing foodstuffs. You know, canned goods, jars of stuff, some box goods. And it'll work perfect for that. And we have the room for it in the kitchen. But then he wanted to refinish it, and she started to refinish it, and then she hurt her wrist and needed that surgery. And so she's been dealing with that and just didn't get to finish refinishing it. And she does all the refinishing. I'm not allowed to do any of that. Nor do I want to. But she has certain ways she wants things done. She's welcome to do it. But it's been like 1.5 years since she's worked on it. So it's just been sitting out there, and it's on we've got it on a furniture dolly, and it's super heavy. But we can move it. You know, I can move that around as I need to once I make room to move it. So my plan is to get things all straightened out of there, and then I can move that off to the side. With the other thing, I need to just haul off to, you know, if I can find somebody who wants it, they can have it. They just got to move it, because I am not lifting that entertainment center. It is just too dang heavy. I lifted it once. We originally got it for when Channing and Sadie were living here when they first got married, down in the basement. And we got it here, and Channing and I were like, we're not lifting that thing down we're not taking that down in the basement. There is no way we're going down those stairs with that. So it wound up just staying in the barn. If I could, you know, figure out a way to use it to put, you know, oil and stuff like that in there, I would figure out a way to use it, but it's just too big. It's a monstrosity. And I don't have enough room out there as it is. So I may just call the trash pickup guys and haul that down to the street and throw it in the back of the pickup, haul it down to the bottom of the hill, put it out at the street, and have the trash guys' large pickup come and pick it up, get it out of here. Somebody wants to take it while it's out there, they're welcome to it. Anyway, that's what I've been doing today. That's what I'll be doing for the next week, 2 weeks around here. I probably won't get this all done this week, but I'm going to start it. And I was over on the side property over here, checking that out today. And I thought that was all rock and stuff over there, and it's not. So I can get over there, and I don't know why I thought it was all rock over there. But it had a lot of growth over there, and I thought it was all rock. So I'm going to get out there and cut all that stuff down as well. All that growth. Get out with the chainsaw, weed whacker, all that stuff, and just take everything down to the ground. We have a felled tree in the front yard that I believe we have a fox den and a gray fox den in it. So I'm not going to touch that till summer, so that if they have kits in it, they can. It's a male and a female fox. They keep coming up in the yard up here at night. I see them in the front yard at night all the time on the cameras. So if they've made a den in that tree, I don't want to bother them. I'm just going to let them have their kits, and then they will move on. I don't mess with any wildlife. And then in the summer, I'm gonna cut all the limbs off that tree that blew down. It was an old rotted tree that blew down, and so none of the wood is good for burning or anything. So I'm gonna just cut that up, and then I could put that down by the street. They come around and take that away for making mulch. And I'm probably going to leave the tree itself out there. The Virginia wildlife says it's good to leave the trees themselves out there because wildlife will use the trees. Well, I got to get all the branches off of it because it just looks terrible with the branches sticking up all over, and it's hard to mow around it and stuff. So I got to get up there and clean around it, keep it cut back. We'll see. We'll see what I do with it. I may cut it all up. I may just cut it up, come back here to the fire pit and just burn it all. Little at a time. And then try and rake up all the debris that's out there from it and clean it up so I can get back to just mowing straight everywhere and not have to worry about that tree because it gets in the way. There's plenty of other fallen trees and everything around here they can use for their stuff if they need it. There's not a lack of stuff for the wildlife, so but once they're using it, I'm not going to bother them once they're using it. So, and I was reading up on the gray foxes, and the gray foxes can climb trees. I didn't know that. And they like pines, and we've got this huge, probably a 70-foot pine out here in front of the house. It was planted It was a Christmas tree that was planted about 50 years ago when the grandmother of the lady who sold us this house, she and her father planted it when she was a little girl. And this house had been in the family for 3 generations. And I need to get out and trim some of these trees up out here that are some of the low branches, because I keep banging my heads on them when I'm mowing. So I need to cut those branches off. I'm getting tired of banging my head. It's would be fine if I was using a 0 turn or something where they're so low, but what I'm using is a little bit higher, a little bit taller. It was okay when I was using the Craftsman. I could get under all the branches, but when I got the John Deere, that one's way taller, and I'm having trouble getting under these trees, so I gotta make some room. But this will be a good time to do it when there's no leaves on the trees, and I can just get out there and cut them. And man, this Condor is so dang good. I love Condor. I'm getting low on it. That's what I got left in there. It's about half a pouch there. And I love that stuff. I got a full jar of red. The Condor green. That's what I got left of that. I wish we could get that over here. But it was nice getting out there and firing up the John Deere and changing out all the fluids and tuning it up. I gotta go get a trailer ball for it, trailer hitch ball. Put that on the back so I can use my garden trailer on there and go out and clean up the yard. When I'm cutting down the branches, I can just throw them on the garden trailer and either take them and dump them down in the back or take them down to the street. The former owners of the house, they used to dump everything down in the back, down the hill. There's a big pile of tree limbs and bushes, and where they used to just take everything and dump it down the hill, and the animals can use what they want. Birds will use it for their nests and all of that kind of stuff. So I can just add to that. but it's fun. I enjoy this stuff. I enjoy getting out and doing the work, and working up a sweat, getting my hands dirty, which is close to being a farmer as I'm ever gonna get. So what I need is a bulldozer. That's what I need for back here in the back. Just bulldoze all that stuff back there. Need to hire somebody with a bulldozer because I'd be rolling down the hill if I got on there with it. Knowing me. We are done here. So that's all I got today. I'm going to actually fire up another bowl of this. Clean out this bowl here real quick. So I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. God bless y'all. Take it easy.